Good evening. I'm Andrew Connell. I'm the Senior Vice President of Center Store Procurement at C&S.
And I'm Louise Danforth, Program Coordinator at Monadnock Community Hospital.
And along with Chris Coates, County Commissioner of Cheshire County, we are your General Campaign Co-Chairs for 2022. As a parent of a young family in Keene, I'm very excited to be part of the Monadnock United Way's mission this year.
And for the past 20 years, I've been involved with the Monadnock Community Early Learning Center. That's an organization that has served our community for over 50 years, and it's also been supported by the Monadnock United Way and the Impact Monadnock Initiative.
And Chris wishes he was here with us today, and he's definitely cheering us on from home. Welcome to the Monadnock United Way's General Campaign Kickoff event. Tonight we'll be sharing stories of impact, announcing award winners from last year's campaign, honoring a community member who's shown a commitment to deep collaboration and inclusion with the Ken Jue Award, and asking you to support the United We All Win campaign. Our goal this year is $1,490,990, and we've raised $243,765 so far.
So thank you to all who have given. And Andrew, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we have about a $2,500 challenge grant from a generous donor, and so far we've raised $300, meaning we've matched it, and the total is $600. So please text MUW to 41444 or go online to muw.org and make a donation. With your support, we can address today's problems and create a strong community for tomorrow.
Thank you, Louise. Now let's hear from one of Monadnock United Way's partner agencies, Southwestern Community Services Head Start Dental Program, and how they touch the lives of children and families in the Monadnock region.
But first, we'll recognize our sponsors.
Head Start by Design provides comprehensive services for low-income families and young children. We provide 170 children and families in both Cheshire and Sullivan counties. These children come from neediest of the needy families. We try to provide the comprehensive services through education, health, knowing that health is the foundation for their growth and development. Early years are critical years. They are continuously developing and trying to reach their milestones. Some children who have some dental issues are going to be having a difficult time reaching some of those milestones. The child is not going to be able to properly chew the food that is provided for the children, and the child's health is going to suffer. Because of the dental issues, the children are not going to be able to pronounce certain sounds. So they're going to be delayed in their speech and language development. And that's going to impact their social and emotional development. They're not going to be able to feel confident about saying things because they're not going to be understood by their peers or by their teachers or other grown-ups around themselves. Dental program is critically important. If it wasn't for the United Way, we would be providing minimal dental services, and we weren't going to be able to do some of the other preventative work that we are providing, which includes the cleaning, fluoride treatment, and also emergency treatment. We wanted to make sure that we were going to go beyond education, screening, and helping parents to establish dental homes. Treatment is another piece that if the families didn't have dental homes, we were able to provide emergency treatment. We are just so grateful that the funds became available.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What a wonderful program. Thank you. And what a difference your dollars donated to the annual campaign made to the Head Start Dental Program. Every dollar you give helps programs like these and has a meaningful impact on the lives of the people that they serve. Each year, a select group of businesses takes on the challenge to, quote, jumpstart our annual campaign by becoming pace setters. These organizations set the standard for leadership and community support by locking in their campaign donations during the months leading up to our September kickoff. The success and excitement generated by the activities of our pace setters helps to inspire other organizations to follow their lead when running their own campaigns.
This year, we'd like to recognize our pace setter companies, C&S Wholesale Grocers, Cheshire Medical Center, Corning Specialty Materials, Hamshaw Lumber, Monadnock Food Co-op, New Hampshire Ball Bearings, Southwestern Community Services, and the Winchester Learning Center. As pace setters, they got us off to a great start by raising $134,893.53. Thank you to each and every one of you.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors for their generous support. Douglas Toys, Ford Panel, G&H, Hamlet Electric, Mascoma Bank, TD Bank, Savings Bank of Walpole, and the Keene Sentinel. And our media and sponsors include Keene Sentinel, Monadnock Ledger Transcript, and the Monadnock Radio Group. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Liz LaRose, President of the Monadnock United Way.
Thank you, Louise, Andrew, and Chris, who is watching us from home. We definitely miss you, but thank you for watching from home. All three of you have deep ties to the business and nonprofit community here in the Monadnock region, and you bring a wealth of professional experience and volunteer experience. Thank you. We are honored to have you as our general campaign chairs for this year's Together We All Win campaign. And thank you for being a partner in this community's success. The Monadnock United Way has a vision. A united community where all are cared for and thriving. We believe in the caring power of community, in the caring power of you, our community here in the Monadnock region. Time and again, you have come through and made very positive things happen. Through your generosity, we changed the game last year. People received food and emergency shelter. Families received essential services like home visiting, parent education, and childcare. And agencies, initiatives, and individuals flexed time and again to help every person possible. That is the caring power of community. That is the caring power of you. So thank you. Today, in the wake of COVID-19, we are rebuilding, but we face some hard realities that existed before the pandemic and are here with currently no end in sight. Too many of our neighbors face serious hardships. We have the third highest rate of child abuse and neglect in the state. There are 10 counties in the state, and we have the third highest rate. That's much, much too high. It should be 0. Our children score lower than their peers in English and math against their peers in the rest of the state. And 25% of our residents are low income. In the rest of the state, it's 20%. 20% is too much, but we're at 25%. So if you walk down the street, 1 in every 4 people that you pass is considered low income. Our world looks different than anyone imagined just a few years ago. It is no exaggeration to say that our most vulnerable, including those who are struggling with homelessness, and food insecurity, families and children who live in underserved regions, and anybody who was barely getting by before, they are struggling now more than ever. But that is where the United We All Win campaign and you, our community, comes through. Together, we have a history of going beyond just responding to issues. We help people respond, recover, and rebuild. We know and believe that the people here in this region want to help each other and understand that children, education, and financial stability are some of the cornerstones of a good life. We in this community want to create a strong community where all are thriving, and that exemplifies our campaign. Together, we all win. It's time for me to mention, again, our challenge grant for the United We All Win campaign. We have a $2,500 challenge grant happening right now until 7 o'clock, and through a generous donor, your donations will be matched dollar for dollar from now through 7 o'clock. Those who are here in the audience, you have on your program a little QR code that you can just scan in and give right online. We're going to be announcing the numbers throughout the evening. And if you are watching, you can give by going to muw.org and clicking on the donate button, or you can go and text MUW to 41444. And I have the honor of giving the latest number. Wonderful. $350 or 14% of goal, and we're only a few minutes into this, and this is open until 7, so please make sure you text to 41444 or go to muw.org. Now it's time for the awards portion of our ceremony. Each year, the Monadnock United Way recognizes area businesses, groups, and individuals who show a commitment to our community and really want to make this a vibrant, vibrant community for all. Here to help me present this year's award is a former campaign chair and the owner of Ted's Shoe and Sport in downtown Keene, my friend and our friend, Ted McGreer.
Thanks, Liz. Thanks for having me this year. The first award being presented is the Spirit of Monadnock Award. This award is reserved for the volunteer who best displays sustained commitment to our community. Her efforts have a positive impact on our community, MUW, and our area nonprofits. Without further ado, Liz, please do the honors.
Thank you, Ted. So nice to see you and work with you virtually again this year for these awards. The Spirit of Monadnock Award for the 2021 Stronger Together campaign goes to Joanne Angel. There you go. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for all the wonderful work you've done with us. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure.
Next is the Trailblazer Award. This is presented to a local group in a new partnership with Monadnock United Way and who demonstrates their community support by their year-round commitment. Liz, take it away.
Hi, Ted. I've got it. The Trailblazer Award for the 2021 Stronger Together campaign goes to the Monadnock United Way's Investors Group. And here to receive that award is Tina Kriebel.
The Summit Award is given to the local company that best exemplifies community commitment through a culture of strong engagement, positive attitude, and continued broad-based support for the community and the Monadnock United Way. Liz, let's find out who the winner is.
All right, Ted, I'm looking forward to finding out who the winner is as well. The Summit Award for the 2021 Stronger Together campaign goes to Whitney Brothers. And here to accept that is Chris Swanson. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for all the work that you and everybody at Whitney Brothers does for our children. It really makes a big difference in their lives. Thank you. Thank you.
The Enterprise Award is bestowed upon a local business conducting community engagement efforts with exceptional levels of enthusiasm. Liz, who's our winner?
Ted, here's who our winner is. The Enterprise Award for the 2021 Stronger Together campaign goes to the Winchester Learning Center, and accepting is Roberta Royce, the Executive Director. I am so honored to give this to you. Thank you, Roberta. You guys have done such amazing work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a moment and congratulate all of these amazing winners. I'd like to invite Carol Jue to join me up on stage to co-present the next award. Hello, Carol.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah, you want to come stand right next? Okay.
So I can read along?
Yeah, except I'm probably not going to follow what's here. Okay, so this next award is very, very close to my heart, and I think to the heart of everybody at the Monadnock United Way. And it is the Ken Jue Award. Back in 2021, when Ken rotated off of our board of directors started this new annual award. And they started it to exemplify many of the qualities that Ken has. And that's commitment to community, promoting really deep collaboration among individuals and organizations toward a positive end for our community, and ensuring that people have a voice and the opportunity to participate in things that they are going to receive and things that affect their lives. He really, really wanted to make sure that people were involved, and I just think that's absolutely so wonderful. And this is something where it's just very close to my heart, and I am really glad that we are able to give this to someone who you're going to see on video. We have kept this a secret for quite some time, and the individual does not know that they are receiving this award. So we're going to show you a video. Grab your tissues and enjoy the video, and then we'll be right back.
It's not what you stand for. It's what you will stand up for. During her tenure in School Administrative Unit 29, Mrs. Tremblay held numerous positions. She was the Director of Community Adult Education. She then became the Assistant Principal at Keene High School, then Principal at Franklin Elementary School, then Principal at the high school, and then the Assistant Superintendent for Schools. She used to frequently joke about the fact that she couldn't keep a job. But the truth of the matter was, she was so talented and so knowledgeable. We just wanted to take best advantage of her skills and knowledge and get her into a position where she could do the greatest benefit for students and teachers and other staff within the district.
When I think about Barbara, I think about her wisdom, her presence, her ability to give guidance in a careful way. She's a leader who leads from the side, not from the front. She's on the side, encouraging, supporting. She's that kind of a leader.
Being a superintendent and being a principal and working in the school district for so long, she has touched so many lives. She's always pushing people to collaborate, to connect, to really work together for the common good. I've just always been in awe of Barb's ability to be firm and soft all at the same time. While she holds firm to her values, she's also flexible to the needs of the situation.
Barbara never lost sight of her commitment to her students, no matter the age, kindergartners on up through adult education learners. Over the years, there were so many examples of what she did to help her students and community members, making sure they had enough food to eat, making sure they were properly dressed coming to school, that they were clean, making sure that they had access to academic support when needed, and even on occasion, for the adult learners, making sure that they had funding to enroll in one of the courses in the program.
Barb has had a huge impact on me. She has influenced me in so many ways, as she does for so many people in the community. She helps me to always be the best version of myself.
When I learned of the criteria for the Ken Jue Award, I just thought, those are Barbara. She has been involved and invested in bringing people together. Childcare providers, school districts, families, mental health agencies, other support services. She connects people. She helps people collaborate.
I can't think of anything greater that someone could do for the community, but to work for the betterment of people in that community, especially for its youth.
When I think of Barb's legacy, I really just think about the warmth and the connection that she has. She's always jumping right in. She's never afraid to get her hands dirty. She doesn't believe she's above anybody else.
Barbara's impact transcends any particular category that you might put her in. She has been an educational leader. She has been a facilitator of collaboration. She has brought people together to the table.
She is one of the most highly respected and appreciated people in the Keene area. She touched so many lives and so many people are thankful. The work that she did to impact the type of quality program we had in the schools can never be underestimated.
She was serving as an interim principal at a local elementary school, and there was an assembly called. It was announced that her interim time period was ending, and the children looked shocked. The children who you probably expect had spent a lot of time in the principal's office were crying. Now that tells you something about her impact, that she made people feel safe. She listened to them. She helped them become their best selves.
Thank you all.
Want to say a word?
I'm just so moved by this and totally surprised, as you can see. I'm just, none of this could have occurred without this community, without people like you, that we've all worked together and will continue to do so. And I'll work with you, as always, with you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I am so moved.
It was so amazing to watch that video. It's the first time I've seen it, so a few tears here as well, and so well deserved. Barb has just such a legacy and does so many wonderful things for our community. It's an honor to have you as our second annual Ken Jue Award winner. The United We All Win campaign goal of 1.490990 helps address today's issues while solving the root causes of child abuse and neglect, poverty, and educational attainment in our region through collective impact principles. You've seen videos today from some of our partners and the wonderful work that they've done to keep our community whole. And I'd like to share just a couple extra statistics with you, and then we're going to move into another really great video. Here are some achievements from last year. Last year, through the Monadnock Food Pantries Collective, 75% of visitors to food pantries in 22 towns across this region received fresh food and produce. That is up, from 63% last year. That is a huge achievement, and thank you to our food pantries. You got to see a video about the wonderful work at Head Start, and in particular, the dental program. A statistic I'd like to share to bring to the forefront is that after an 18-month hiatus in providing these services due to COVID, in the first 4 months that they started providing the dental services to children again, they served 64 children. That is really amazing, and it speaks volumes about our community. And finally, we'd like to feature this evening another video of the Monadnock Alliance for Families, and here's a statistic for you to be thinking about as you're watching this. Last year, 848 children ages 5 and below received enriched programming. So things like play groups, art classes, cooking classes, really some of those foundational, and we know children learn through play, some of those really foundational types of programming that will help them for their entire lives. So it is my pleasure to introduce the next video for the Monadnock Alliance for Families, but first, we will thank our sponsors.
We see our families and our community as assets and looking to build relationship and connection so that we can provide them with the supports that they need.
The Monadnock Alliance for Families is an alliance that's made up of 5 separate organizations. The Grapevine Family Resource Center in Antrim, Healthy Families at HCS in Keene, the River Center in Peterborough, Monadnock Family Services, and Rise for Babies and Family.
Monadnock United Way got a bright idea about 5 or 6 years ago. They introduced the idea of collaborations. They invited the organizations that were doing home visiting with families to work as a collaborative. Monadnock United Way significantly helped us to come together as a collaboration and to learn what we had in common and how we could indeed be better together.
This alliance has allowed the Grapevine to reach more families, better train staff and provide professional development opportunities, mentorship opportunities, connecting them to other staff from other partner agencies, which has been huge.
We come together, we support each other. We have been able to fund our programs through Monadnock United Way funding, but we've been able to do it better.
We are often so busy being in the weeds of doing the work of serving families in our regions that we aren't able to come up for air to sort of see what the bigger picture is. And the Monadnock United Way offered us that vision.
Monadnock United Way's funding has allowed the Grapevine to serve hundreds of families through home-based visiting supports. Without the support of Monadnock United Way, this kind of support would not be possible.
In very much the parallel way that we give confidence to the parents and the families that we serve, Monadnock United Way gave us the confidence to believe that the work that we are doing is valuable, is necessary, and is critical to our communities.
We don't want people to be isolated and alone. We want them to know that there is help for families in the Monadnock region. What we are trying to accomplish is that every family would thrive.
We are so lucky to have the dedicated members of the Monadnock Alliance for Families working to strengthen kids and families in our region. And we're thankful for you, our community, for funding this important work.
Thanks, Andrew. So let's check again, once again, where we are with our challenge grant. I think we have some pretty exciting numbers to report. We're at $2,217 from $100 earlier. With the match grant, that brings us up to $4,434, so that is amazing. We're on our way for sure, so please don't forget to text MUW to 41444 or go to muw.org until 7 p.m. tonight so that your gift will be counted and doubled toward the challenge.
On behalf of Chris, Louise, Liz, and myself, thank you for joining us tonight. United, we all win.
Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Hi there. So our live broadcast is done. Yay! And we have a reception out in the lobby, so please stay.